this is one of those cases that just makes me so angry that a prosecutor, a man who supposedly is trying to do the right thing, to bring a killer or someone who did something wrong to justice. But there's always a good prosecutor and a bad prosecutor. They can't all be good. Right? And this is an example of a bad prosecutor who does not care about the truth. All he cares about is winning or having some kind of power over someone. I have no idea what it is, what his mindset is. Because here's a woman, her daughter just died in an accident. And it happens all the time. It happens a lot. Right? It's not an accident that is unbelievable. And sure, there could be a mother or a bad mother that tried to kill their kids, whatever it is. But to prosecute someone, to say, yeah, I believe they did it. Even these detectives, they're all involved in it. All these people. They are looking for something that absolutely makes them believe that she could have done this. She could have killed her own kid. Right? Accidents happen all the time with kids. You might not know it, but it does. And there's some accident that is just unbelievable, like window blind. I don't know if any of you heard of this, but window blind. Kids get tangled in those window blinds that have ropes, and they hang themselves by accident, and it happens. Right? And this one with a swimming pool in the backyard, it happens so much that it's crazy. These things happens more than we think. And so these detectives and these prosecutors should be wondering, okay, should have some sort of concrete evidence that this little girl has been drowned by her mother. You need some proof, solid proof, because these things can happen very easily. And then, so I'm watching this and I'm looking for that. I'm looking for them to say, okay, they are about to put this woman away. I want to hear what it is that they have that they believe this woman can do this. And I have not heard of anything that they presented that can even make any logical sense that is bulletproof that she did it. All I hear is gossip, rumors, and speculation. It's just unbelievable that these prosecutors can bring up these things. How do you bring up someone getting mad at their kids and says, oh, I could just kill her? How could you bring that up? And just say, that's kind of like a proof. That's something people say all the time. I mean, we get mad. People get mad at their kids all the time, and they make them angry, but they don't actually mean what they say. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Do you think they're gonna beat the shit out of the kid? Like, that's just an expression. That's just something people say, and you actually listen to these people, and you take it as it is. I don't understand. How can you present something like that? as a prosecutor, do you not say to yourself, no, that's not something that is a total proof that she drowned her kid, right? But he just put it out there. Oh, it's like he thinks that, hey, I'm just the messenger. I'm just trying to show you how bad she could look. It doesn't matter if this can relate to her killing her kid, or there's a good chance that she said it and she really means it, right? It's like he has no care for a person who he's about to put in prison for the rest of her life or something, or sentence her to death or something. You have a person's life on your hand. If you can convince someone to put her away, you better convince them with good, solid evidence, some sort of proof, not these gossip bullshit. That's what it is. And you can say that with a straight face and say, hey, I wonder, these prosecutors and these detectives, they don't really care about a person's life, because, or they don't feel like it's their fault for these things. They say, you know what, I am just a messenger. I am just telling you what I know, and it's the jury, it's the people that convicted her, that sentenced her to prison. Not me. I'm just doing my job, right? That's what pisses me off. Is these prosecutors, when they are biased. Just think about this. Just think about this. If a husband and a wife, the wife doesn't like the husband, and she goes out and she finds an immature young guy, and he doesn't know too much. He's not the smartest guy, and she convinced him. She convinced him that her husband's been beating her, her husband's been doing all these bad things, and she's trying to suggest to her that her husband is really bad. And he goes out and he kills the husband, because obviously that's what the wife wanted. She wanted someone to kill her husband, right? And when police or detective, they find out about these things, who do they charge? They charge the shooter, the young man who shot the husband, but they also charge the wife, because the wife is the operation. She is the brain. She is leading this person, this gullible, not the brightest, this innocent person to convict, to shoot her husband, right? So she gets even worse of a sentence than him. But in this case, these prosecutors says, I'm just a messenger. I'm just trying to show you how bad she is, and you are the person who actually shoots her or puts her away for life or sentences her to death. It's not my problem that you believe me. I just presented the evidence. You're presenting the evidence to a jury that is not even, these are regular people, and you just assume they are smart enough to make a good judgment. Random stranger, random people, right? If you were gonna be absolutely sure that this person is guilty, then present it with the absolute proof that you have. And then what is the only proof that he says he has? I mean, what is the proof that he knows for sure she did it? It's the marks. the marks on the little girl's face. It shows that the mother probably put a hand on her face and drowned her, like what her little brother says the mother did, right? And even and try as you might, try as hard as you can. Go ahead right now. Put your hand on your face, push it, slam it. Just do as hard as you can. Do you leave a mark? Can you leave a mark with the way they're putting their hand? You can try as hard as you want, as long as you want. You ain't gonna put a mark like that. She obviously hit something. This is not pushing. This is not shoving. You just cannot do that. Logically, reasonably, try it. I mean, for heaven's sake, I mean, do they not do any kind of testing? Okay, if this is your solid proof that she drowned a kid, let me see you demonstrate that and show that this can happen. I mean, people do blood tests, like, blood spatter, and show you how it's splatter and show you how you can get this bruise and stuff. Do that with this case. See if it can even be possible. And I can tell you absolutely 1,000,000% it cannot be. Put your hand on your face and try it. This is the worst thing that can happen. A mother's, one of her kids died in an accident, and then instead of grieving, these prosecutor who thinks they're doing the right thing, taking a woman's life away and then taking her only kid away from her, and they think they're doing the right thing with the evidence that they have. I mean, you better have some solid evidence, not these bullshit, gossip, stupid. And then they say, oh, why would she be close to a swimming pool if she's afraid of water? What little girl is afraid of water? You know who's afraid of water? Little boys and girls who don't want to take a shower or a bath. But take them to the ocean, to the lake, to anywhere. Oh yeah. Hello, did you not see their photos? Does it look like this little girl is afraid of water? There's a photo she's standing in the ocean, like near the ocean. Like, what do you want? And then another thing. He goes in her room and he smells urine, right? Pee. And he says it smells. Well, hello? She has a bedwetting problem. She pees a lot. Hello? What is the matter with these prosecutors? Are they so biased that they cannot even realize what they're seeing, what they're hearing, what they're doing? It's almost like they're just blind. Their reason and logic just flies out the window and it's just gone. And these are the prosecutors. They have all the power in the world to say and do whatever they want. To convince a jury who knows barely anything, who just came in, hey, come in here and just try and judge if this person is a good mother or what. Come on, man. Do you know how other people judge other people's ability to be a parent, they're also judgmental. Do you understand that? Everyone thinks that, oh, this is my way is the best way to raise the kid. If you're not doing this, if you're not doing that, and I can guarantee you, none of these people are perfect parents. And none of these people have kids that don't mess around, who don't have a problem. Kids have problems all the time. But as a parent, it's your child. Do you understand? If you have kids, you understand no matter what they do, you love them to death. Do you understand that there are people out there who has worse children who are disability, they have mental problem, and they still continue to raise them because it's their kid. Sure, there are a lot of parents who are just not the greatest. They might not even care about their kids. But I'm talking about majority, most of us. And I see no evidence of this woman being a really bad parent, because there's no perfect parent in this world. We raise our kids as best as we can. We're not perfect. And don't try and make people look perfect because they're not. Or don't expect them to be perfect because they're not. No one is. But just look at this situation. Just look at what you're dealing with. These prosecutors are taking the word of a 7-year-old kid or a 4, I don't know, whatever. But do you understand? You're listening to a little child who's making up stories left, right, and center, and you still put him on the stand like, hey, it's not credible, but hey, let the jury do the judging. I'm just the messenger. And these jury are probably the most biased people in the world. They take two hours and they just, hey, she doesn't seem like a good mother. And that's it. And you think they know how to judge? Judge with the evidence. Judge with what you actually reason and logic. You're judging a person again. And what you think about this person, not about the actual incident. This is a crazy world when you can take a mother's kids away when an accident took her other kids away. This is bullshit. This is insane. And then you take her life, you take her freedom away. And you think you're doing an awesome job. You can sleep at night. Because, hey, I didn't put her away. It's the jury. And the jury, oh, I didn't do it by myself. I have 12 other jury. They were convinced. So it's not one of our fault. All of us. And it's not all of us' fault because the prosecutor. If they didn't believe it, then we wouldn't believe it. Come on, man. Nothing in this case tells you that she could have done it. What? You tell me. What is more to believe? This accident or she drowning her kid outside in the pool. What did you think she's doing? She's sitting there, drowning her kid outside, and just, who knows who can pull up, who knows who be looking. But hey, I'm just gonna do this and let her scream and let her suffer, and then right when she's just dead, I'm just gonna call the 911 and have the greatest acting ability at that moment. It's people, please, for God's sake, you're putting innocent people in prison with your goddamn bias. You insane people.